another episode of Cooking with Megan. Today I'm going to be sharing a recipe with you that is near and dear to my heart. This recipe has been in the family for generations. My mom made it, my aunts made it, my grandma made it, my grandma's mom made it. It's been around for some time, and I look forward to the holiday season so much because we get to make this recipe, and that is the world's best oatmeal chocolate chip cookies you've ever had. These are not just your average chocolate chip cookies. These are oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. They have everything that you love in an oatmeal raisin cookie without everything that you hate in an oatmeal raisin cookie. I'm talking about you raisins. I do want to warn you that these cookies are highly addicting. I personally eat dozens on my own every single year, so put on your stretchy pants. Before we jump into this recipe, I do want to say huge shout out to my mom. Love you. My mom did not want me to look like a silly little goofball, and so she got me this amazing monogrammed Books and Bites apron, and I just love it. Like, it's pretty cute. I love it. And now I won't have to wash my sweatshirts every single time I cook. So thank you so much, Mom. And also shout out for sending me this recipe because I couldn't have done it without you. I don't know it by myself, so thank you. Alright, back to the video. This recipe is one of the easiest recipes that you will ever make. It is a beginner-friendly recipe. You literally just throw everything in the bowl and then you bake it, and that is all there is to it. Literally, my mom's instructions have all the ingredients, and then they say bake at 350 for 11 minutes. That's the whole recipe. One step. How easy could that be? You'll need flour, sugar, quick oats, baking stick, baking soda, chocolate chips, salt, nutmeg, and cinnamon. Also need eggs and milk. This is more of like a visual recipe. We kind of have measurements, if that makes sense, but it's more just like look at it, and when the consistency looks good, then you know you've made the right cookie batter. As many chocolate chips as your heart desires. Like, don't let me stop you from using more. Or less, I guess. Where my mom always goes a bit crazy. She like doubles the cinnamon. I did forget to mention this other ingredient. You will be needing ginger. Something that I recommend doing before adding in the milk, which is the last ingredient, is I would stir it up beforehand, because as soon as you add that moisture, it's just going to start to clump, and that gets really, really hard to stir. It's already super hard to stir, and so I typically will use my hands. I'm going to stir it up, and then I'll show you what it looks like before I add the milk, and then I'll show you as I add the milk. That way you can see, okay, that's the texture, the color, consistency it should be. You can see it's like a thick girl. Hard to stir, pretty clumpy. Adding 2 cups, and it's going to get very hard to stir. So that's what the ideal batter looks like. If it looks dry, you need to add more milk. So I'm going to do 2 pans at a time, because if we have 4 dozen cookies to get through, I need to make this happen as quickly as possible. And now we wait. 2 big dough cookies. Ooh. I'm just gonna pop these babies in. Here you go, little love muffins. Don't come out till you're ready. The cookies are ready to come out of the oven, and I have my next 2 dozen ready to go here. Cookies are done. Ignore that mess. Oh, yep, ignore that one as well. I mean, they're beautiful. As I've said, these things are highly addicting, so proceed with caution. I have 4 dozen, and I can guarantee you I will probably eat at least 3 dozen of those. I have no control. For our taste test, I chose these 2 beauties. These 2 beauties, because I feel like they are just giving it their all. Pretty good shape, and they look like they have a decent amount of chocolate chips, which I love. They're pretty amazing. Fill me with holiday spirit. Real quick, can you believe how many chocolate chips were in this cookie? That's insane! Insane! Thank you so much for joining me today. I had such a good time making these cookies with you, and I really hope you try this recipe at home. If you do, I mean, tag me in the comments. I'd love to know what you think. Anyways, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!